Welcome to Word on the Street. This week is the Music Week special. LIT held their annual music festival from the 27th of February to the 2nd of March. There were many workshops, gigs and projects on display. Let's check out what happened during the week. On Monday, LIT was packed full of secondary school students. They enjoyed our third year music text projects, performance workshops, and also our third year's video and sound live lounge, which was streamed live onto LIT's YouTube channel. During lunchtime, the second year music tech students performed in the canteen. On Tuesday, for the first time, the music festival moved off campus to LSAD. Our third year's music students collaborated with the art students and displayed their projects in the art gallery.
The whole idea was to create any project that we see fit. We thought that it was actually a really good idea in the sense like that art and music go hand in hand, and it's been a long time coming in that kind of sense.
We ended up kind of feeding off each other's ideas, like learning as much as we could from each other. And I feel now we'd be able to do a video each on our own, and we'd be able to work with sound each on our own. So it worked out really well for us.
We were working on it, I'd say, for a couple of weeks. So we just kind of got together a couple of times and just taught the idea the first time, and kind of want to symbolise love and hate and the kind of dysfunction that goes on, like especially with like kind of the dying flowers and vodka bottles, just to kind of symbolise what happens in a bad relationship.
We all kind of paired up after seeing each other's presentations with who we thought we'd work best with. Yeah, so this is kind of born out of that. It's kind of looking at femininity and different qualities of it. So the suppressed femininity, the grotesque feminine and the divine. So it's kind of taking those three segments and putting them together with red fabric, because there's so many connotations to the colour red. And Anthony then took sounds that we had made and he kind of composed them, put them into a musical form for us, so that they kind of combined together really well.
So it was very much kind of like both sides got their say of like what they kind of wanted to do, so it was a really good experience.
We've got a real mix of talent, real diversity of interests in the course. It's a real breath of fresh air to come in, and it's fabulous to see our guys really running with this project. It was really successful yesterday. We've already had lots of positive comments. We've had lots of people come in through the door to see it, so the amount of support that we've had is really, really good. I think this is hopefully the start of more collaborations of this kind of nature, because there seems to be an appetite for it amongst the students, amongst the staff, and the results of it have been, in my opinion, very successful, very interesting, really enjoyable. Long may it continue.
On Wednesday, LIT alumni Paddy Mulcahy held a music workshop focused on his own music and his creative process.
My new album is an 8-track piece of music that has been in the works for between 1.5 years and 2 years. I worked on it here while studying in LIT, and I recorded bits and pieces for it while travelling around Germany and London, and I came back to finish it in Limerick while studying here in LIT, and then after I graduated as well. I began recording it without knowing in 2015, and some of that music ended up on the album, and one take recording, just put it in there because it just felt right. Yeah, I think I was dipping in and out of working on the album and other pieces like short films and some adverts as well, so it was work in progress for a while.
During lunchtime, music tech students The Light of Day showed off their talent as they performed in the LIT canteen. In the evening, the Millennium Theatre hosted a variety of acts for the Millennium Sessions. On Thursday, Bart Kiley and producer Gary McGuire held workshops in IIT for all the students.
I've been a drummer for a long time, and I also have a great love for electronica and electronic music, and you normally don't get, generally just one thing or the other, so what I'm trying to do is integrate it all here on the drum kit. I guess a lot of this came about. I'm doing a PhD in arts practice research, which at its most basic is me trying to discover a path to be the best musician I can be. And apart, like usually when you ask that question, you're told to go away and do your scales or rudiments. So I'm looking at, do we as a species move to external beats? Because no other species does that. There's a lot of things other species don't do that we do, but that's the one that I'm focusing on. And in the course of my research, I've come across this idea of liveness in modern music and what constitutes liveness. Because if you go see a DJ, he's playing music that's pre-recorded, but there is a live creative act in the mixing of it. So all this has led, I guess, to the Ableton drum kit integration that you were seeing here today. I mean, there was nothing like this when I was your age, I guess. I did a degree in jazz performance. I had to go to Leeds in the UK to do that. Now you can do that in Dublin. There was no music technology courses available in Ireland at the time. And now we have this here. I know in UL there's the CSIS building is busy as well, and there's the music department out there. And it's just a great resource. Because when I was growing up, you just go hang out with your mates and play some music, but now there's a structure and you can learn so much better with that structure.
I was actually blown away, to be honest. Yeah, Marie showed me around to all the facilities. It's just even with the theatre in there and the music rooms, it's very, very well done. Production setup here is amazing, so yeah, I was pretty much blown away. I just giving it back, I suppose, you know, from what I've learned and gathered through my experience, I'd like to give it back and give other people an idea of what's actually behind the scenes of the music industry, and especially the production side of things, because it can be very tough.
During lunchtime, yet again, the music students ran gigs in the LIT canteen. That evening, the LIT House Band, which is comprised of 3rd and 4th year music tech students, performed in the Millennium Theatre to end the festival with a bang.
And that's how it's going to be.